So you did it. You've got that engineering degree in your hand. But now you're probably asking yourself, okay, what now? Well, that's exactly what we're talking about today. We're going to look at a really cool opportunity that could be the perfect first step in your career, the Mando Anand Trainee Program. Let's dive in.
You know, it's a question pretty much every single graduate asks. You've put in the years, you passed the exams, you've got the degree, but what's the next move? How do you actually translate all that theory into real-world experience? Where's the starting line for building a career you're excited about?
Well, here's a potential answer. Mando Anand India has put together a program that's designed to be the perfect bridge from college to career. And seriously, don't think of this as just, another job posting. It's more like a launch pad, built from the ground up to send your career sky high.
Okay, so what does graduate trainee actually mean in this context? Well, it means you're not just thrown into the deep end. You become part of a really structured, hands-on program. The whole point is to build up your skills, get you comfortable, and get you totally immersed in a super exciting industry, the automotive world.
And this is the key takeaway right here. This program is specifically designed for people like you, fresh graduates. They're not looking for someone with 10 years of experience. They're looking for fresh ideas, for that raw talent, and for all the potential you have coming straight out of your degree.
All right, so the big question is, do you fit the bill? Let's take a look at who they're looking for. And honestly, the requirements are super straightforward, which is great. So first things first, you need a BE or a B.Tech degree. But check this out. It can be from any engineering stream. That's right, any. Mechanical, electrical, you name it. The other couple of things are you need to be graduating in either 2024 or 2025, and you can't have any standing backlogs. That's it. See? Super simple.
So if you're sitting there nodding along thinking, yep, that's me, then let's get to the really exciting part. What does this whole experience actually look like? What are you going to be doing?
Okay, so this is a 2-year program, and I think it's really important to look at it not just as a 2-year job, but as a 2-year investment in yourself. It's this dedicated time where your main focus is to learn, to grow, and to soak up all that real-world knowledge that honestly sets you up for a fantastic long-term career. And where's all this happening? It's in Sriperumbudur, Tamil Nadu. And this isn't just some random spot on a map. It's actually a major hub for the automotive industry in India. So you're not just joining a company, you're placing yourself right in the middle of all the action.
The whole journey is broken down into a few simple steps. First, you join the team. Then, you get that critical hands-on training, the kind of stuff you just can't learn from a textbook. And the end goal? By the time you finish, you're not just a graduate anymore. You're a professional with real experience, ready to really launch your career.
So if this is sounding pretty good to you, if this feels like the kind of launch pad you've been looking for, you're probably wondering what's next. And the good news is, finding out more is super easy. No complicated websites or endless forms to fill out.
It's actually as simple as sending a message. All you need to do is send your details over to this number, +91 9840 91 2099. I'll say that again. It's 9840 912099. Seriously. If you tick those boxes we talked about, it's definitely worth reaching out.
So there you have it. A clear, direct path from graduation day to a real career in a booming industry. I guess the only real question left is, are you ready to start your engine?